Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Redcar 200. We got Trade Talk, we got episode number 8. We got a special edition episode based on the momentum items. These are the new items just recently released by Psionics. And I went ahead and tried my best to gather all these items so I could do a different video, but I did discover some things that I wanted to make sure that you're aware of. Understand timing of this video is very important because you're going to make the most profit in the very beginning. It's kind of like if you have an item and you're the only one that have it, obviously it's worth more. But then when other people start getting this item, then obviously the price starts dropping, the value of it starts dropping, and there's always that one guy that spoils it for everybody. And I want to make sure I release this video before that one guy spoils everything and starts lowballing everything. As long as I make profit, I'm okay. So if I'm not as organized as I usually am, I apologize. Make sure you subscribe, check out my other videos, make sure you give me a like, and let's go ahead and get started with this video here. So the first thing I want to go ahead and do is tell you what items I've had trouble purchasing and I feel are the most expensive to purchase, and I believe they'd be the most profitable ones because everybody wants them. In the rares, there's nothing typically there that anyone really wants. Okay, let's go to the very rares. The first item is from the Fennec. It's a decal. It's called the Huntress. Very similar to the other decals they've released for the Huntress, but this is for the Fennec, and it's actually a very nice decal. It's going for about 350 credits to 450 credits right now. So if you get a blueprint, you could probably sell it for 150 or 200 credits, depending on the timing of all this. The Quasar is a boost. Even the regular one looks really nice, but obviously if you get a painted one, I think the titanium white one is going for a really big amount of credits right now, and I'm going to give you a tip in order to get one for you. Dominus Vector, I've had a lot of people not have this item, so they're not able to sell it, but I haven't had any trouble purchasing it, but I think it's a nice animated decal for the Dominus. So the first tip on how to make profit is I'm actually buying the rares for 10 credits a piece, and I've actually had a lot of people sell me their blueprints for 10 credits even though they are newer items, and I'm using the blueprint trade up system in order to get either of those three items because I feel they're the most profitable: the Huntress, the Quasar boost, or the Dominus Vector, because I believe they're more profitable. And that is how I'm making some profit by doing that. Maybe you just want those blueprints as well, and maybe this might be a good way for you to get one of those. Obviously there's a chance that you may not, there's that slight chance, but if you get the Quasar boost and a titanium white for 50 credits, I feel like it's well worth it because it's not that much of an amount. It's only 10 credits a piece for every blueprint you purchase. So that is my first tip. Buy them for 10 credits a piece, which I've been buying quite a few. Trade them up, and then hopefully you get the item you're looking for. So let's go to the imports. We have some special edition CNT CT 1 wheels, which do come painted. If you do get infinity wheels from those, the blueprints, they're paying up about 100 credits for. Don't spend your time on the regular ones because they're nice, but obviously if you get special edition ones, you want to get those, and they do come painted. So those are the ones you want to get. Remember, a regular one you could probably get 100 credits for. The car as well is very profitable. You could probably get about 150 credits from that blueprint there. Remember, you may think a car doesn't look very nice because I really don't like it, but everybody always wants to try out the new car. They're hoping the new car will make them play better. That's kind of the mindset behind that. So you could probably sell one for about 150 credits. The smokescreen and the HNY, those are very attractive blueprints, at least in my opinion. So before I go to my second tip, I do want to go to the exotics because you'll actually get a good amount of credit from the exotics. I believe the least that I've seen each exotic blueprint sold for is about for 150 credits, but obviously if it's painted, it's worth a lot more. So for my second tip, what I recommend that we do is buy the imports, the smokescreen and the HNY, because those are the ones people really don't want. We buy those for 30 credits, and we go ahead and use the trade up system in order to try to get cutter inverted or Z current wheels painted. I believe those are the most profitable ones. From experience, the cutter inverted, I got some crimson ones, not from the trade up system. I went in and purchased those, and I went ahead and made massive profit from it. I went ahead and sold the crimson cutter inverted wheels for 2,400 credits. So I was like, man, I made almost about double pretty much what I paid for. So I thought if I purchase these imports and try to get some of those blueprints through the trade up system, we would make awesome profit. So that is what I recommend that you do. Obviously, if you don't get the items that you currently want that it will be profitable, we could use those exotic blueprints and then we could trade them up for either the black markets. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the black markets we have here. Let's start with the gravity bomb. The gravity bomb is doom right now. It's bombing bad. So if you do have one, it's really hard to even get 2,000 credits. That's what you basically paid for in order to create it. So if you have one, get rid of it now, because that price is definitely going to drop. The other decal. So my third and last final tip is the Interstellar decal. If you do go ahead and receive one, please sell it. The price right now is at a ridiculous amount. You're looking about maybe over 4,000 credits if you find a painted one. It is always best to sell it as soon as possible. If you're not sure what to sell it at, get items that you know do not drop. Dissolver, titanium white zombas, white Dracos. Get those type of items because you know those items are pretty much been consistent and stayed the same, or get credits for it. Get the most amount of credits for it. Don't hold on to it, because if you hold on to it, then the price is going to drop, and then unfortunately you're only going to see your item get cheaper, and you still holding on to it, not necessarily making what you could have. So please sell it if you do have it, and then obviously make profit, and then you go about and get a cheaper one at a later time. If you're just patient, you'll save yourself a lot of money. But the Interstellar black market decal, obviously that's the most profitable one. A regular one you could probably find for about 3,000 credits at this point, but obviously the painted ones is what you get. So I'd recommend you use the exotics from the ones you're receiving from the imports, and go ahead and trade them up, and then try to get yourself a painted gravity bomb or a painted Interstellar black market decal. Hopefully I did help you out with the video. Hopefully you did understand what I'm trying to tell you, and the items that I feel are more profitable, and the way that you could make some profit yourself. Obviously this video is a little early, so the prices do change, so please understand that might not necessarily be the same for you if you're watching this 2 weeks later. But appreciate a like if you go ahead and drop one for me. Thanks for all the support. Thank y'all for watching, and God bless you guys.